Hi, my name is Grace, and I will be discussing my research topic, which was the specific ties between Christianity and the Declaration of Independence and the impact it had on Thomas Jefferson and on his faith. So, a small background of Thomas Jefferson before we get started. He was born in Virginia in 1743, and he was the third child out of 10. In 1761, at age 16, he attended the College of William and Mary. In 1767, he was admitted to the Virginia bar and served in the House of Burgesses in Williamsburg, Virginia, from 1769 to 1775. At the age of 33, he was one of the youngest delegates to the Second Continental Congress, starting at the break of the American Revolutionary War. Now going back to the topic of research. The famous lines from the Declaration of Independence is, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." These special and powerful words are reiterated over and over again in different settings with all kinds of people. But what is the heart of the message? Thomas Jefferson was believed to be a deist. This is someone that believes that there is a God, but once they are created in this world, they leave and just leave the creatures to live in their own world. The founding fathers all had different views on church and the possibility of a creator that had anything to do with the creatures here below. The founding of America with the Pilgrims, or started with the Pilgrims, and we read about their faith that they had in God and how much they were grateful with the little that they had. But as history marches forward, the realization of God being in his creation, or was in his creation, is diminishing. Understanding the valuable components of how Christianity was seen and known by our Declaration of Independence signers, but most importantly through the faith of Thomas Jefferson, is crucial, since he was the main author of the Declaration of Independence. So when this document was printed and signed by these men in 1776, they had no idea the impact that this would have on the generation to come for this great nation. This would be the foundation of our nation. The United States of America is founded on Christian principles that should bring people together and not tear them apart. The government used to believe in freedom of speech, the religion of worshiping the Creator that they were speaking of in this document. The ability is no longer in existence in America of this practice that they believed in, that they wrote about for us to know. The government and others don't like us to talk about the backgrounds of the signers, of Thomas Jefferson, of George Washington, of everyone else that was in that room, or to take a deeper dive into the religion component and speaking to the Creator that meant so much to them. So in this research, I took a deeper dive into understanding of not only who Thomas Jefferson was as a person, his education, his background, his family, things that he did, understanding who he was, but took a deeper look at how Christianity that he practiced was placed into so much of his writing, and also into the writing of the Declaration of Independence. At Monticello, you can go see a book that is called the Thomas Jefferson Bible, and he went through and he crossed out or ripped out all the miracles that Jesus ever performed, because he wanted to know more of the personality, the characteristics of God, and how to understand those things, and not really like the miracles that he performed. He didn't think that those were real. He thought those were more of a myth. But he wanted to know God as a person and why it was so crucial for him to know. He was an active member at Bruton Parish in Williamsburg, in downtown Williamsburg, which is right close to the College of William and Mary. But he had a very deep relationship. A lot of people think that he was a Christian or not a Christian. In my personal view, I think he was. I think he really wanted to know and understand God, and he performed that in his writing. Thank you.